group that like doesn't really have some like outlier that's really good. Like DK has Diddy Kong, who's just so great. Fire Emblem just has a weird like average. Like some of them like are really like okay, and then some of them are like crazy good. But definitely is interesting, and we're seeing some kind of theme in here with Donkey Kong, K. Rool, and then we're seeing Luigi and P.Plant. No Mario. Mario was taken away from this game by Nintendo on March 31st or whatever that was.
Yeah.
That's why Luigi's here. But I think actually this is a really good composition for both teams. P.Plant with Luigi, funny enough, I think it's a great use case because with Luigi you're going to be going for those grab confirms, right? But with Dank with this P.Plant, you'll be seeing him throw like the spike balls. Oh no! Just gets his shield broken. And there's the Donkey Kong punch, that Super Kong punch.
Yep.
That takes out that stock, confirming the kill. And even, ooh, the misfire. RNG.
Oh, just making it up there.
I think that this Luigi is also just a great pick in general because, like, I know Jess PT, we've kind of talked about this in the past, like, he really does like the Charizard. I think if you were a Smash 4 player, it's definitely something that a lot of players I know miss, is being able to just solo play Charizard. I'm personally more of a like Pokemon trainer player. Like, I just like the idea of switching in the sense of that, but I definitely understand like being able to just like solo pick him. And I think that in this matchup against DK, it's just one of those times where it's just really rough to try and pick that option. And even now, you're seeing that even Luigi's kind of struggling against this team of hero and villain. But P.Plant getting that down smash, knocking Luxray's second stock off, and now all we need to see for Dank to help get this to a closer game is to get that Solidus stock off, make him get to his last stock, and ooh, the F smash. All right, let's see. Just back throws. Solidus loses stock. It's tied up in terms of stocks. Luxray getting that forward tilt. Oh, and the roll. And there goes Jess. Now it's a 2v1. But I think this is definitely possible. This is a situation where both of these big boys are going to have to really manage where they're throwing their weight. And if one of them throws out too large of a hitbox at the wrong time, it could definitely sabotage their entire team. But no DI away is Dank going straight down with that forward air.
DK crew going up 1-0 in winners finals right now.
What do you think of the switch to K. Rool by Luxray?
Honestly, I've never watched him play this before, so yeah. I feel like this is an experiment stage for him where he's kind of experimenting with it. It's interesting because now they actually have projectiles again, right? So I do think that there's an added benefit to finally having projectiles on their team. The problem is just that they haven't seemed needed it beforehand, right? So, yeah. So I don't know that it's necessarily perfect or awesome in that way, but I can definitely see, like I said, the added value in finally having projectiles. What do you think?
I think that's actually a good point. I wasn't even thinking about that because I was like, I think that like DK, it's still a big character, so it's not like you're gaining some sort of like hurt box size like difference. They're still two very big characters, and I think that that's a really good point is like, especially in this matchup, you're seeing Jess switch from PT to Luigi to try and abuse DK's like grab ability in that sense. Like Luigi just has the ability to combo heavy characters a bit easier, and when you have projectiles, or at least one of you does, it's gonna be a bit easier to like just stay patient, stay away from Luigi. So even then, I think that's a great switch, just having the option.
Let's take a look. Looks like We got some strikes going on between Final Destination and Battlefield. And then it looks like we also have a result coming from over on the other half of things. Looks like. And I'm going to have RP4, if you're watching, I'm going to have you guys wait for that next match. So, Trail Mix. So it looks like Team Mother Only is going to go up against 4D Chess. And we are going to wait for that result. We're going to wait for this to come up in order to get those guys started.
All right, it looks like they're switching back.
Went back to DK. I wonder what that's about.
I wonder, because one thing that they kind of lost with that, like with the projectiles, was like combos, like team combos.
True.
Because I feel like we kind of saw them, even if it wasn't necessarily planned combos, like, and they get the small battlefield, which I think is another reason. Like, DK just kind of slaps people around on this stage, and he gains access to his Ding Dong kill confirm, which is grabbing with cargo throw, throwing upward once you land on that top platform, and then up airing again. And it's like, it like kills at like 100 or less. I think it's 92 or so, but like imagine being able to do that now twice pretty much. Right off the bat, we're seeing the DK kill confirm with that stage spike. And nice use of the spike ball for Dank Link there. Not
just
getting
to kind
guard, though.
But denies that space there for a little bit and still able to recover overall.
Yeah, I think that's something that P.Plant, like, definitely, like, as a character needs to explore more. Because, like, he has so many options, but...
And there was the cold cram right there on the other side.
Oh, I was kind of hoping Jess would go for his down air there. He had it perfectly lined up. Oh, buried the eye away. Yeah. Luxray, nice patience there at the beginning, making sure not to jump straight away, but then as soon as he did, just tried to like get as much damage as he could, and ended up getting punished for waiting. Oh, excellent, grabs his teammate, throws him out of danger though.
Oh, and there's a busted shield.
Yeah.
Oh, but you got it away.
Save. Really nice save. And also taking that hit. And I think that was a great idea, just because, like, if you're P.Plant, you're a heavier character than Luigi, so it's just, you're going to have a much easier time living, even at a higher percent.
And the trade-off is just really necessary, yeah.
Yeah, like, you have two stocks, you just can't be taking the loss if you're Luigi. Nice!
Oh, just with another, but that one not taking him off the stage on that one.
Oh, gets F-smashed. Lives, though, surprising. Goes really low. Able to make it back, though. Oh, it tries to roll through his Dank. Loses that second stock, and it just might be gone here. There he is.
Yep.
And look at this. Luxray, look at the stock tankage. Instant sharing, probably. Yep, there it is.
But here's a chance for him to make it one stock apiece for everybody.
Yeah. The interesting thing definitely would be if he's able to take Solidus' stock and then kind of force, before Luxray had a chance to lose it, then have like him at such a low percentage, or such a high percentage rather, that it's just one of those one-hit situations. But I think what he's going to be planning to do is going for Luxray first, just to get him out of there, man. Like, max rage Donkey Kong is scary, and having two Donkey Kong, regardless of their percentage, is already scary enough, man. Oh my god, they're just down tilted. This is hilarious. I love it. And the slap with that down B does spike.
Yep, that trade going in favor of the DK crew right here. Let's catch the instant replay, guys.
This is so funny. Once they got Dank to this opposite side here, they both just were like, yeah, I see what you're going for. And then they just were slapping him back and forth. And then I think they were going for jabs as well. It's so funny. And nice idea here from Luxray. Going for that, knowing that while he might get hit by at least part of it, there is a small, like, smidge of armor or something on that. and what would allow him to get the spike. So he also had Solidus like waiting on that platform, probably waiting to see if he needed to go in for the spike himself or just like wait. But we'll see. I think that it'll be interesting to kind of like see what kind of develops here, because we do know that Jest and Dank are a capable team, but we've kind of just seen dominance from this DK crew, man, all night.
Yeah, no, right now the DK crew, I mean, looks pretty freaking untouchable at this point. You know, they went 3-0 in round number 1. They went 3-0 in round number 2, and they're up 2-0 right now, and I'm not seeing any solutions for. I think both of these guys are doing an amazing job on their own 1v1s. I think they've taken amazing advantage of characters going to sleep off the ledges. A lot of spikes. You see a lot of forward airs in the mix, really kind of punishing people who just thought they had time to recover. I think Luxray doing an awesome job at, you know, taking a look at any time Jestdoki thinks he's going to be able to charge up Luigi side B off stage, and definitely Donkey kicks that right off. So, I mean, they're on point really in their 1v1 game. We've seen Solidus really make strides with this character, and this is always someone Luxray enjoys. So this might be a really great matchup for those guys, man.
Yeah, I actually really like the pick to go to Byleth from Dank. And I say this because I don't know how familiar everybody is with this. I actually was doing this on stream 30 minutes prior to the tournament starting. Me and Solidus were playing some friendlies. Byleth has a true unescapable 0 to death off the top on Donkey Kong, off of shield up B. And if you get an up B on these characters, all you have to do is push A once, and then up B, and then A again, and you'll pretty much carry Donkey Kong off the top, and he'll die at 0. So we see Dank trying to go for the up B, maybe going for spikes. Unfortunately, loses her stock is Byleth here. Unfortunate. But it's something that kill confirm is like DK specific. Like, it's not something that works on any other character as a true kill confirm, and it looks disgusting. So if Dank is able to pull it off, plus just the much larger range, is something that I think in terms of like the swords and the whip and everything are definitely going to be able to be useful for Byleth. But as I say that, she's already down to her last stock. This Byleth is, and we see these team combos. That was spooky. And we see the switch to Charles already. Unable to tech that too is Jest. Tries everything, unable to get there. And Dank almost being carried off by cargo throw. Gets Donkey Kong punched. Nice snipe by Dank. Not gonna kill yet. And then we see nice flare blitz too. And the up B. Just is kind of cleaning up right here. I honestly think that he needs to switch back to Squirtle. There we go. But I say that because in this situation, you want to be as small of a hazard as possible for both your partner and the opponents. And Donkey Kongs have such a large hitboxes that they're going to hit you, and as well as because they're heavy destroyers, they're just going to beat the crap out of Charizard. So I just think it's one of those situations where, like, you gotta try and avoid as much damage as you can when you're on the comeback.
And I think another thing to kind of be pretty keen at looking at on this is that even though both of these guys are using the same character and obviously using some of the final points of the character, they're both playing Donkey Kong differently. And I think that's got to be a heck of an adjustment for anybody who's like, okay, so I'm playing Donkey Kong, but this guy likes to do this. Oh, ping pong!
Oh, no. That's so funny.
They're trying to set it up again. They're staying apart from each other on purpose.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I thought he was... Oh, he's getting spiked. He's at 165. They both have 2 stocks. Oh, no.
Wow, that was a... I can't even... The ricochet, we have to see the replay for that.
So much was going on, man. So funny. But yeah, that's actually a great point. We saw them going for these setups with this down tilt, man, and then like you were saying, like Luxray's playing a bit more like patient in terms of like getting the setups, knowing like what will kill when in terms of like getting grabbed, confirms, and like cover throws off stage. But then we've been seeing Solidus being the one that's like getting the stock taken with like his fairs, with his down airs, with his up airs from like Luxray's cargo throws and dash attacks. I think that's something that is just super like smart in terms of like their team setup. Like, you know, like there's like always gonna, and that's kind of where the anchor also falls, is like if you have one person playing more passive or just like more for like starting combos and the other player plays more so for like setting up, it's like a really nice but like small adjustment as like a play style.
All right, so next up we've got 4D Chess going up against Mother Only and loser semifinals with Team Dank. Don't keep waiting for them behind that. I know you guys are looking, so make sure to get those predictions up on this one. This is going to be a cool match to watch here because you imagine if 4D Chess comes back with its same kind of setup where it goes back to the double King DDDs, and Team Mother Only literally goes with a Team Mother, you know, type of setup. I think that's going to be kind of cool to watch also. There we go. Anyone is going to hop in just a second. Let's see if I can mark off something on your chessboard really quickly. Or your bingo board, sorry. I was thinking of chess so much with those guys.
I didn't even like question it because I was just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, I'm thinking of like taking up pawns or something.
Perfect. Looks like we got all the players here. Now let's go ahead and take a look and see what these guys are going to do on stage strikes.